Hello artists, it's Ms. Levy and we are going to be starting another 2-week project. So we are going to be working on this project for the next 2 weeks in our class. We are going to be learning about an artist named Crystal who uses her artwork to spread kindness and positive messages, and we're going to be doing the same thing with our artwork over the next 2 weeks. But before we get started, let's do our mantra. You ready? I am positive, I am creative, I am mindful, I am amazing, and I am an artist. So first, before we begin, let's look at some of the artwork that we are going to be inspired by for this project. Let's look at some artwork by the artist Crystal, who creates positive messages and shares them on social media. The goal of her artwork is to spread positivity and kindness and make people feel better if they are feeling sad, down, or lonely. What do you notice about her artwork? What kind of colors does she use? What kind of shapes do you notice? What do the messages say and how do they make you feel? These are all important questions to think about when creating our own artwork inspired by the artwork of Crystal. So here's an example of some artwork I made inspired by Crystal, but you guys can make your artwork with your own unique twist, so you can come up with your own message and your own design. But we're going to be making messages that spread kindness and positivity. So as long as it's a kind and positive message, you're good to go. To start, you're going to need some paper and something to write with so you can brainstorm some ideas for you to write. I like to come up with at least 3 different ideas before I get started to make sure that I'm choosing the right kind of message. So come up with some brainstorm ideas before you get started, and then pick the one that you think you like the most. Now get a new sheet of paper, and with a pencil, you can start writing the message that you chose on your piece of paper. I like to write really lightly just in case I mess up and I can easily erase the words. This will help me in case I write too big or too small to make sure that all of my letters and words fit on the paper. I'm writing with my paper in a vertical position, but if you have some long words, you might want to write with your paper horizontally. So it's up to you. I'm using bubble letters, but you can use a different font if you prefer. When I'm done with my words, I'm going to add a big cloud bubble around my words because I'm inspired by Crystal and the way that she includes a lot of clouds around her words, but you don't have to do that. Then I'm going to take my black Sharpie and I'm going to trace all of my pencil lines. You can also add any details or pictures that you want. If you want to add hearts, stars, any drawings, it's up to you. So you could also add those in before you start tracing. So I'm tracing in a black Sharpie, but as always, you can use anything black you have. Black crayon, black colored pencil, black marker, black pen, as long as it's black to make sure that they really pop out of the paper. Now I'm going to take my eraser and erase any of the pencil lines that are still peeking through my Sharpie. Once I'm done with my eraser, I'm going to grab some colors. I'm going to start by coloring in the background using rainbow order because Crystal uses a lot of rainbow order in her artwork, but you don't have to do rainbow if you don't want to. I'm using stripes, but you could color in the background a solid color or add your own pattern like polka dots, hearts, swirls, or stars. I'm making sure to fill in the whole paper so that there's no white parts peeking out and it looks like a completed work of art. You don't have to use markers. If you prefer, you could use crayons, colored pencil, or even paint if you are using thick paper. Once I'm done with my background, I'm going to go ahead and color in all of my words. I'm going to leave my white cloud blank, and I'm going to color in my words in rainbow order because that's the way Crystal does her artwork. But you don't have to color in your words in rainbow order. It's up to you. But try to use some bright colors that make people feel happy and positive. Great job, artists. Remember, you have 2 weeks to work on this project. So when you're done at the end of the 2 weeks, post your pictures in Teams or send me an email. See you next time.